Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new video. And on today's video is going to be a really exciting one. Today we will be finally releasing our final theme for the island, and I'm really excited for this. Someone in the comments said monochrome-core. That made me laugh so hard. And also too, I want to thank everyone for commenting, and if you did take the time to watch all of the Lego build. That took me forever, especially like taking picture after picture. I think afterwards I had well over 1,000 pictures on my phone. That's the first time I've ever done anything like that, and hopefully you guys did enjoy that. I know it was a little different from what I usually do, but I wanted to give you guys something a little bit different. But yeah, it was really fun to make. And now what we're doing is we're going to clear up our first area that we're going to build on. Now today is just kind of giving you a taste on what we're going to do, and it's going to be really cool. I've already have a lot of ideas in mind, and I wrote a lot of things down in my notes, so I kind of already have a few things mapped out on what I want to do and how I'm going to do it, I guess. Because this second theme that I'm doing is actually something I have never done before either, so I'm really looking forward to doing so, and hopefully you all are too, because it's going to be really fun. Because to be honest, kitcore was actually really hard for me, because I have never done anything like that either, and it's way different from what I am personally used to, so it was a bit weird. But we got it done, and I was really happy with the outcome, and you guys seem to really love that, so I'm really glad that I did go through with it. And Scoot is being really cute. I'm really glad we actually landed on him. I actually really like him. I didn't think I would, but yeah. Alright, so now we got basically everything we needed terraformed, and now we can actually take a look at my outfit. And you guys probably couldn't tell from what I'm wearing what the theme is actually going to be, but we are going to be doing monochrome-core. What is monochrome-core? Well, it is the total opposite of kitcore. Kitcore is all colorful. Monochrome is just black, grays, and whites. So we will be primarily using only those colors for this whole backside of the island. And I'm very excited to try this out, because this is really going to stretch my imagination on different things and items. So we'll be using probably some items we've never used before, and yeah, so hopefully you guys do like the new theme. Let me know in the comments below if you do, because I'm really curious if you guys would even guess this. Like I said, someone guessed monochrome-core. That was really funny, so whoever left that comment, thank you for leaving that. That made me really laugh that day. Alright, so now we are going to actually kind of clean up this line a little bit, only because I don't know if the new custom designs that I have are like transparent or not. So just to be safe, I am going to kind of clean up that area just really quick, and we are going to be doing, of course, a like more of a city theme, which I love to do. That is right up my alley, and I really think we can make a really modern city, especially with monochrome-core. So that's what I'm going to stick with, and I think it will just be a lot easier for me, and I really think that if anyone would like to attempt it, they could do it themselves as well. So this will be a really good kind of a reference video for you. And as you see here, I made a road, and I made it 4 tiles wide. I typically do that, but you can already tell the difference between all the sidewalk path compared to the kitcore path, which is what I really wanted, because I wanted to make sure that it would actually work. And I was going to make this go diagonally, but I didn't really like where this was going, and plus I only wanted to give you kind of a idea of what I was going to do, so I went ahead and scrapped that, and what I did instead was actually started to decorate the road itself. Just to help me out a little bit. I always do that. Typically, I do like to put down all the pathing first, But where this is kind of new to me, I wanted to make sure I liked how everything was going. So I did some little trial and error here. I placed down some of the round street lights here. These are going to be the lamps that I use all throughout this part of the island. I really don't get to use these that often, so if I can, I will. I just really like that. And the steel fences, so the colors about, again, with all the grays, whites, and blacks, I want to make sure that I use a good amount of everything. And I already went ahead and got a lot of stuff from islands just so I can be prepared, because there's a lot more items that you can use than you think, because I don't know, my mind kind of went everywhere when I was looking for some things. Thankfully, the utility poles are like a gray silver color, because these items are going to be extremely useful. And I also don't think I'm going to use any trees in this build. I think I'm going to stick with a lot of I think they're called ash trees or something. I don't really know. I'll see when the name pops up. But yeah, I made a little cute crosswalk going across the road here. I love doing this, especially with the little crosswalk lamp thing. I just think that's really cute and always really good to put into a city. And I didn't like how the lamp post looked. It's called an evergreen ash tree. That's what it is. We're going to be using those. But the plant partition, we'll be using a lot of these. It's going to help kind of break up all the grays, whites, and blacks too with that little pop of green. So I definitely will be using this. Maybe kind of cheating, but not really. I just want some greenery on the island. But yeah, I really love how these look. It's like they're almost like in a cement box. It's really cute. And I don't know, I really enjoyed that. I'm really glad I actually put that there. And doing this, I need to make sure that I actually stick with it, because if I go off path even a little bit, stuff just won't really work out. And there's honestly not that many videos on monochrome-core, so I don't really have a lot just to go off of. Thankfully, for Pinterest, there is some things I can kind of get some inspiration from and see what I actually wanted to do. So thankfully, I did find some stuff on Pinterest that I can kind of go off of and, make it stuff like my own. And the safety railing as a fence is genius, so I wanted to make sure I use that. And we will be using a lot more luxury cars, just because I am going to make this more of a modern style city. I really like that. I don't really get to use the luxury cars that often. And now this path right here is amazing. I'm really glad I came across this one as well. Again, all new paths will be down in the description below, just in case you want to use them yourself. But this is going to help out a lot. I know it's still a gray path, but I feel like it helps break up things a lot more. And it just looks really clean to me. And I'm going to make this area into a little patio area. And the bikes, I'm going to be using the cruiser bikes. I might use the mountain bikes. I really don't know. But I really like the look of the cruiser bikes. They're like the newer 2.0 items. They just look cute. And the fire hydrant, I use these on Kidcore, so I wanted to make sure I use the proper colors over here just to show the difference between them both. And a manhole cover, just to kind of fill in the road a little bit more, just so it's not too blame. But I want to make this island very simple. So not overgrown or putting items everywhere. I want it to be very simple to where you're able to walk through it, and I don't know, just make it look full but with less items, if that makes any type of sense. But here are the trees that I'll be using all throughout the island. I like these a lot, and luckily they do have a kind of a black variant. The square box is black. You can get all kinds of colors in this, but thankfully they had the right color, because if not, I would have been back to the drawing boards on that, because I wouldn't know what I would actually do. And now over here, I'm going to be using a lot of wide display stands. This is going to be the main kind of fake building thing that I use on this island. I went with the white one just because I think the black may have been too much. And then there is a gray one too, but it kind of looks like marble, and I didn't like how that looked. So I just wanted to use wide display stands. I feel like these don't get used that often. I feel like everyone only uses like simple panels and stuff. I feel like these really elevate your build and kind of help block off a lot of the areas. So I always recommend to use wide display stands. They're just really, really nice. And for some reason, I kept on putting that right there. It was getting stuck right on this like corner of the cliff, and I yet again did it once more. Very typical me being really stubborn. Finally, I got it to work, and I just pushed them all together just to make them more like level. So I didn't want like any type of like imperfection in this, I guess. I really like how this is looking so far. Again, I'm going to elevate everything coming up in our next few videos, but today's video, I just want to give you a sample of what we're actually going to be doing. And honestly, I have so many ideas that I'm going to be doing. I'm probably going to record a lot after this, so I don't forget anything that I want to build. I know I have it wrote down and stuff, but I have a particular way I want to do things, especially on this theme. I'm so excited to show you guys, because I really think you all are really, really going to love it, just because it is so different. I honestly don't know if there's any monochrome like videos out there. I know there may be a few, but I don't know. I feel like this theme isn't really done too often, so I'm really excited to do it. And also too, those little like pipes and stuff, I'm going to use so many of these on this island. I really love it, and it really does kind of block up the wall. It's like the same size of a simple panel, so yeah. And the bistro table, one of the classic items I use so much on Palm Bay. If you haven't seen that, I totally recommend watching that island. It was really fun. It was my very first island, and I really think you all would like it. And honestly, just finishing up little things here and there. We don't have too much left, so let's go ahead and do our final walkthrough. Hopefully this will give you a kind of a little taste of what's to come. I'm really happy with the outcome of this. Very simple, and I don't know, I love it. And that wraps up today's video on monochrome-core. I really hope you guys did enjoy today's video and are looking forward to the new theme. And if you are, please leave me a comment down below. If you have any ideas at all, anything helps, all your support, everything. It really does mean a lot to me. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this and showing you guys what I can create. And if you all don't want to miss out on anything, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time.